Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer AGO version 3 campaign as the High Elves. I'm going to start off with a couple of bits of feedback from the last episode, a couple of criticisms, and then a couple of suggestions. And the criticisms before I get started, perfectly valid, absolutely valid, and I agree 100%. So the first is the battle at Vineyard. I completely botched that. I went on about it last episode as well and completely held my hands up. I completely screwed that one up. But the suggestion was that I could have put my archers onto the grass verges. I sided the gate, tried to give myself a little bit more missile cover into the enemy's ranks while I was attacking the front. Or even if I wasn't attacking the front, I could have just caused more missile damage from up on there. So that's something that I need to consider next time if we fight a siege battle and it's the same map, like a small town or village or something, then that's something I need to remember for next time. So thank you very much. I will remember that one for sure if my forces require that sort of support as well. And the other thing was the fisheries. I demolished the fishery at Vineyard and at Woon, which I'm just going to call Woon for now. If you have a name suggestion for this one, by the way, please let me know. I'm happy to change the name there. Yeah, I demolished the fisheries. Now, in my head, I was thinking about the culture side of things, and I've been informed that the culture thing doesn't really have much of an impact on the kingdom, and I've basically gotten rid of the option for a little bit of extra financing, with the prospect of changing it over for the Elven thing of the grain exchange, but I would have kept the fisheries as well anyway. I would have had both buildings, and then that would have given me a little bit of income. Didn't realise that, so I'm going to have to remember that for in the future if I end up conquering any towns that have fisheries as well. Definitely need to remember that for next time. So thank you very much for the feedback on those two. I have taken those points on board. The suggestions, the first one is something we've been discussing since episode 2, and that's basically to tank it out at Imladris. Don't do anything over this side. Basically shore up the defenses of the city, hold it against the enemy forces. Don't do anything here. Focus everything like expansion related to the west. So that's what we're going to be doing, and that's what I said I was probably going to end up doing last time anyway. So yeah, it's just basically reaffirmed my thought process there. So I'm going to be focusing on just developing Imladris and keeping its defenses at 100%. as best as I can. So that's what we're going to do there. So in terms of expansion in the west, then the suggestion was to go for the Numeriador provinces, the western and eastern ones, rather than the Undertowers, because I've been advised that it is possible that these places are better at development and expansion than the Undertowers is. So, and that's perfectly fine, and that's also a point that is on the borders with the Dwarves, so it links us up there as well. I know we have a border over here anyway, but another border here wouldn't be too much of a problem either. So, yes, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to change the target from the Undertowers, probably going to go for, for this one, Perth-en-Luin. So that's what we're going to target when we start developing, when we start marching out from Mithlond with my forces here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully in today's video. Apart from that, I think that was everything. I don't think I have any further updates or anything to address, so we are going to go into turn 12. If I can click the button. Forgot to move the diplomat, so I should have done that, but that's fine. That's why I always try and tell my agents to go beyond their actual movement range, so that if I do forget about them, then it reminds me during the turn flip. So we're being attacked at Vineyard by that rebel general out in the field. That's absolutely fine. Well, it's not actually absolutely fine. Oh, blocked. It's not absolutely fine, but it's fine in the sense that I'm going to try and sally out here and do some damage. So we're going to see how well that goes. Vineyard now has a artillery watch post, so no free upkeep yet, but once we get probably the Hall of Song, just because it's quick and easy and cheap to get, we should hopefully get some free upkeep for the troops that are there. So we'll address that battle shortly. We're building at Harlond. We are building at Forlond. Mithlond we are not building at. Communal farming, what sort of development do you give me? 317 to 475. Okay, definitely going for some farms then. Can I maybe do something similar at Imladris? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, fine, not a problem. I'm actually thinking maybe do I increase my taxes slightly as well to give myself just a little bit more of a boost. I will take a little bit of a hit on public order, I think. Yeah, just a little bit. But it will give me a little bit extra cash. And that's something that the elves are always very short on. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to queue up. Actually, I'll do it afterwards. I was going to queue up the Hall of Song there.
I will defend my people.
But I will wait until after we've broken the siege. Let's get the twins moved up this way.
Onward.
We moved the diplomat already. Oh, the diplomat for the dwarves. Let's get that started. Oh, we could. Generous alliance and trade rights? Yes. Happily accepted. Yay. Okay. I could have possibly asked them for a little bit of money as well, but I didn't want to push my luck. So we've got trade rights. We've got an alliance. That is all that we need to know right now. Can I maybe get map information? Balanced. Just rejected. Okay, you know what? That's fine. An alliance and trade rights is absolutely perfect. So that is ideal. I think I'm probably going to use Glendaugian. Glendaugian? Is that how you pronounce his name? I'm going to use him as a little bit of a double agent. I'm going to use him as like a spy or double agent, but like a bit like a Swiss Army knife. He's going to be an agent with multiple skills. He's going to scout out this little village for us. And then when I'm ready with these guys, I will venture north and go and attack the village. But for now, let's focus on defeating Captain Istnir. So, ooh, okay, so he's got 3 units of ruffians. I'm not too worried about them. It's the unit of Ar-Adûnâim axemen. I'm going to just call them Brand axemen. I'm going to shorten that to Brand because it's just easier to pronounce. So they've got a unit of those. They are, yes, they're effective against armor. They are not going to be very friendly. So that is going to be our main target with our archers, I think, is dealing with these Brand axemen. And then whatever we've got left over, we'll deal with the ruffians, I think. At the end of the day, I'm doing this to try and just minimize as many troops as they have in this siege. If I don't beat them back entirely, or if the AI doesn't retreat, it's not a problem. I'm just going to expend all my ammo, do as much damage as possible, and then retreat back to the walls and, you know, end it there. So hopefully, hopefully we can defeat them in this first attack. So without delaying it too much further, let's jump into this battle.
Fight to the end.
Okay, so I'm going to put my swordsman here. I'm not too worried about where my archers and stuff are. I'm going to turn off their fire at will as well. And I'm going to run them out. Okay. I'm going to bring my swordsman forward so that they've got the towers active in case we need to pull right back. I'm going to follow this. Oh, I didn't change the... Again, I didn't change the hotkey on my keyboard for toggling run and walk. It's still set to H, and I want it to be H, not H. I want it to be R because that's what it is with vanilla Medieval 2. Well, at least for me, anyway. It just makes sense. Why would you have H as your toggle run option? It just makes no sense to me. Right, pull forward in front of this tree. These guys, are you going to be in range? You're not. Run you forward a little bit. There we go. Right, so let's... Do we just focus fire on these guys? Or do I change it up and do I... Maybe I'll do a split. 1 unit on each enemy force. I'm hoping the ruffians are going to go down quicker because they're a lighter unit. So they should be less resistant to our arrows. Actually, let's just focus fire on the axemen. They're going to run forward. Okay, everybody pull back. They are running this way. I'm going to pull back here. We're going to see if the AI actually follows us all the way back. Wow, okay, actually they are following us all the way because usually when you retreat from this sort of attack, the AI follows you for a distance and then doubles back to where they'd stopped off at the back of the map there. Where are you guys going? Get back in here.
I serve the House of Elrond.
Oh, they are getting a little too close to my tower. I wonder if I can pull my general out. Try and get these axemen to come forward a bit more. There we go. Everybody in. Ruffians are coming forward. So we've actually managed to attract 2 enemy troops. Turn off the triple speed now. 2 enemy force units right forward. Those guys will start getting targeted by our tower as well. So if we can defeat that first unit, that would be ideal. The other 2 units are just chilling at the back there. That's annoying. Let's put 1 unit here. Other unit over here. Try and divide our missile fire a little bit. Okay. You both fire at the ruffian unit, maybe? You guys can't do any targeting. Okay. What about, can you target the Brand Axeman at the back? Few more of you are. There we go. They've definitely added some more animations into this mod, which I really, really like. You see the guy falling over, like, forwards a little bit more, sort of... You do get units that fall over forwards in Vanilla Medieval 2, but they kind of... They don't do that kind of animation like that one. It's kind of more or less... It's a little bit slowed down, and they, like, drop to their knees, and then just, like, with their... like in a T-pose almost, like on their knees and then fall flat on their face, and they all do it. This one is a little bit more interesting in that they kind of just drop dead. We're doing a lot of damage there. Okay, brilliant. These ruffians are not dying quick enough to our towers, though. This is the problem. And those 2 units at the back are not coming forward either. So we are killing off the Brand Axeman. We'll just keep firing. We've killed 26%. Keep saying attack. They're not attacking. Okay. I'm going to hold fire now. I kind of feel like I should just use up the last little bit of your ammo, but I'm not going to. So, towers, if you can just... We're just going to let the towers get a lot of these kills here. Okay, the ruffians are now going down quite quickly. It'd be good if they could die a little bit quicker. This is actually the general as well. I just realised on the minimap, this is actually the general, or the captain's unit. This is the lead ruffian. Is that him there, maybe? Can't tell. Maybe not, actually. A little writhing around as well on the floor. That's crazy. Maybe that's him there. Is that him there with the hood? Can't see any other units that look like him, so I'm guessing maybe that's him. He's dual wielding as well. Although there's a couple of other dual wielders. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. I don't know. Kind of feel like this guy here is the general. 71. 69. Right, they're getting wiped out now.
I will be your guide.
Could I maybe be a little bit cheeky? I kind of want to pull my unit out here and do another attack. Oh, you see, look, here's what people were telling me to do. Put your archers on this grassy edge here, maybe up on top of the thing here, to shoot down into this area. So I'm going to have to remember that for next time, because that is a lovely spot. Yeah, I butchered the conquest of this town. Absolutely butchered it. Down to 37. 7. Come on, a little bit quicker. Again, this is the captain. So once he's dead. Maybe that's him there then. That's the guy I pointed out the first time, so that must be him. Looks like that hooded guy that I was looking at before was completely dead. Nine. This is not very entertaining for you guys, I apologise, but if we want to win this fight, we're going to have to take our time a little bit here. Let the towers do some of the work for us. The towers are starting to shoot the Brand Axemen at the back as well, which is great. Brandatuudnas. Brandatuudnas. Okay, so it's not so much. It's not so difficult to pronounce, actually. Brandatuudnas. Come on, it's the general and 2 bodyguards. You know what? Archers, you just use up your last ammunition on these axes at the back. There we go.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
There we go. Oh, good hit. Right. Archers are out of ammo.
Serve the house of Elrond.
General. It's just the enemy captain there now. Let's run out.
We await your command. We're under attack.
Let's try and shoot the general. There we go. Straight in the face. Oh, the axes are coming forward. The axes are coming forward. The axes are coming forward. Run back in. Get out of there. Woo! Shut the gate. Oh, that was close. Unfortunately, they are now too close for me to actually deal with. They're too close to the gate now. I can't deal with them. The other bandits are coming forward, so that's fine. So, no, come forward a bit more.
I will be your guide.
No, why would you stop there? You're just out of range of the towers. Oh no.
This is the wind. We await your command.
This is why people tell you not to triple speed. Oh, well, we can get some kills here. Use up the last of our ammo. I like how they're slowly taking a step back with every casualty they suffer from this. I'm down to 100 and just less than 120. What about the other unit at the back? 175. Let's try and target some of these guys at the back. A lot of repeated commentary going on here. Nearly out of time. That's okay. Shame, I was kind of hoping that we'd kill off all of those axes. There's only 13 of them left though, so we've killed an entire unit of ruffians. We've killed pretty much the entire unit of axes. We've halved. Well, not quite halved, but we've done a good amount of damage to both of these units. We're about to run out of our last bit of ammunition. There we go. I don't really want to sally out and attack, though, because if we try and attack through the gate... yeah, we're basically inviting the Axemen in. By the time we've dealt with the Axemen, these ruffians will have come forward. We won't have the strength really to kind of hold them all off at the same time. So I think we're all inside the castle, inside the town walls now. So I think that's a pretty good going. We've wiped out 67% of the enemy force in this sally with just 89 archers. So, well, 89 archers and 2 towers. So let's bring it to an end there. Draw, 0 loss, 450 killed. So hopefully that will force the AI to abandon the siege in the turn flip. Okay, there we go. So, a nice draw. That's all that's left of the enemy's force, so barely over a couple hundred men. Lovely, let's go into turn 13. See if the enemy siege lasts or if they abandon it. I'm hoping that they're going to cancel the siege there. And they did. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can start construction of the Hall of Song. We've got a nice amount of money coming in. Elrond has completed the grain exchange. Excellent stuff. So maybe we need to look at improving my public order slightly if I'm going to do slightly higher tax rates. The vineyard gives me plus 5% to public order and enables me the recruitment of a spy, which we definitely need in this area. We don't have the ability to recruit a spy over this side, I don't think. No, I don't see a spy option. So, let's get a vineyard. Don't really need anything here, so that's fine. Arlond is building. Vineyard is building. Mithlond is... You know what? I was half tempted to turn the name into Vineyard because I keep mispronouncing it by mistake. And I kind of feel like if I just add a D on the end, it would just make things easier. I'm going to build the outpost in Imladris so that we get an extra couple of units of free upkeep slots. The twins moving north. Going. And our spy up here.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Across independent orc village. Bypass that, please. We're heading to Erebor.
Stopping here.
And we're going to go speak to Dale as well, because we don't have any sort of agreements with either of those factions.
As you wish.
So it's Perth-en-Luin. One more turn for my Teleri bowman there. We've got some units in this. Oh, Ar-Adûnâim. We've got some units here as well, so yeah, pretty good. We're in a nice position here. I can actually retrain the Teleri bowmen, so I'm going to do that. They're going to need a little bit more money so that I can retrain the swordsmen. I think they are a little bit more expensive. There we are. So we've got full bowman complement. We finished recruiting the Teleri bowmen at Mithlond as well. Fantastic. Right, we're making 2,700 a turn at the moment. Let's retrain that unit. Yep, nothing else to do over this side. Nothing's been built. So we're just basically focusing on getting the twins to Caras Galadhon for that mission. See what Lady Galadriel has in store for us. Can't retrain anything, can't recruit anything. Oh, what a wonderful time to be an elf. Where your finances, or, well, you haven't got the ability to do a lot, basically. Upkeep 250, upkeep 160. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Right, let's... Do I send everything? I mean, Círdan is not a free upkeep unit. I feel like I could probably do this with just a handful of stuff. Maybe Círdan and some spearmen. And then the garrison from the fort. I think that should be enough. And we're still making some money, so we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, I think we could deal with that in a second. I'm going to let the swordsman retrain for a turn as well. Diplomat, before I forget about you. This way.
As you
Keep going.
Stopping here.
Stuff. Okay. So I'm just going to focus the camera over this side for the moment, ready for when we need to deal with the last of the little independent army. Turn 15. Oh, he's disappeared. Where's he disappeared to? Why is our banner a little bit more full? The Golden Woods. So there's quite a lot here. I don't think I'm going to read all the way through it. So if you want to pause to read through some of the details, then please do. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. So granted us an audience. Dismay, shadow growing, blah, 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 blah. Great Forest of Mirkwood groans. Legions of the Dark Lord minions. Through her mirror, Lady Galadriel has spotted a strange band of men, not those of the Vale or of the forest. No, something different. Brigands and half-orcs, men born again under the sign of darkness, twisted by the shadow, are searching for something. Exactly what, that is unknown, but in every waking hour they are scouring the river, its banks, its bed, and beyond. The Lady Galadriel knows us to be fine scouts with a keen eye and wishes us to investigate. They were last seen concentrating their search in the Gladden Fields, where the High King Isildur was slain many a year ago. It was not spoken, but on her face it was written. She suspects they searched for the One Ring. While she can spare us a handful of her warriors in this task, we should tread carefully. The chance of these men greeting us with open arms and a mug of fine ale is none. We must go now, again with haste. Rout them. I think that's... Is that how you spell rout? I thought rout was R-O-U-T, not R-O-U-T-E, but I don't know. Then we must go now again with haste, rout them from the Gladden, and see if we can uncover their true purpose here. Okay, so that's why our banner looks a little bit fuller. Oh, 2 swords and 2 spearmen. Okay, and we can get some more wardens if we want. How much money are we making? 203. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm kind of thinking. Let's move up. So, where is this mission? Okay, so this sort of marshy area here is where we're going to need to go. I'm kind of thinking that... So that's Erebor there, so we're fine. So where we are right now, we are safe. I'm kind of thinking we hold our position at Caras Galadhon for the moment. We deal with expanding into Perth-en-Luin so that we're not going to put ourselves into the negative by recruiting some more troops here for the twins. I'm going to get some more Lothlórien wardens as mercenaries. I'm hoping that there's going to be some more mercenaries up in the sort of the men regions to the north. So that's my hope. So I'm going to hold position at Caras Galadhon for the moment. It didn't look like there was a time limit on this mission. I'm going to deal with expanding to Perth-en-Luin first. And then once we've got that sorted, we can put some troops back in the fort down here. We can sort of rebuild our finances up a little bit. Let's reduce taxes at Mithlon. Still positive. Okay, that's fine. People were not happy there, so I definitely needed to reduce that. Part of me is also like, we need to get our general out of Vineyard, but we do lose a bit of money. Yeah, it's not really worth it at this point, at this moment in time. So we're going to hold in Vineyard. We're now getting 2 units of free upkeep. That's also why we're making a little bit of money as well, because we've got free upkeep there now. We don't have free upkeep for you, though, so we're going to get this Hall of Song here at Harlond as well, and that also gives us a little bit of public order, considering that I am taxing the crap out of these towns. Not quite the maximum, but they're not too happy about it. I did build the vineyard here, and it's it's not really made much of a difference. We're at 80%. I think a spy would be good. It's an upkeep of 50, though, but I feel like a spy might be beneficial for us. So do I recruit one? I think I do. I think I take the hit. So Mithlond, 1 more turn for the farming, so we'll get a little bit more money from that, so that's good. So we'll hold out for that. Imladra has 2 more turns for the outpost. Let's speak to the dwarves. Maybe getting some trade here with them will improve things.
I suppose please. Well,
That was just accepted, I think, wasn't it? I think that just... I accidentally skipped through that before I actually read it. Yes, trade rights. Good. Okay, so then we can speak to Dale next turn. I think that has actually made a little bit of an impact on our finances. We'll find out next turn. So let's go to turn 16. And yeah, I think this is probably the most sensible course of action at this moment in time. So how much money are we making? 303. So it has gone up slightly getting those that trade right. So 303. Before we spend any money and it impacts what it says our monthly income is, let's talk to Dale. Let's see if we can get trade here.
Acceptable until we meet
Just
again.
accepted. Still 303. Okay, so it's not changed. I think getting trade with the dwarves did change our income a little bit, but it doesn't look like the Dale one has helped. So we also got the communal farming. Maybe getting the trade with the dwarves didn't do anything. That's a pity. That's a pity. We have also recruited our spy. I've just remembered. I'm remembering a lot of things. I'm doing good.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I may be 34, but my memory is still intact. We'll get free upkeep next turn for Harlond as well for that spear unit. Grain exchange, yes, we'll get that there. Finish off this region's worth of grain exchanges. We've got grain exchanges everywhere, I think. Oh, we haven't got one at Harlond. Oh, no, we'll have to do that next turn. Then that'll be everything in this region.
Like the wind. Stay alert. Ships ready.
I might just speed up my spy's movement by using the ship to get him all the way up here. So we moved my diplomat. We're not moving the twins. Okay. And we're going to get free upkeep as well at Imladris next turn, because the outpost will be finished. So I feel like I'm doing all right. I feel like I am moving a little bit slowly, but, you know, I don't think I'm doing too bad.
My lord. Sneaking.
So that sped up his movement a little bit. So now we can move him. I'm probably going to send him off to find Eastern New Meriador. I'm not too sure where the town is for that. Imladris Outpost, Harlond Hall of Song. There we go, 938. Excellent. Right, Harlond, get that grain exchange. That links all these grain exchanges up, which is going to be lovely once they're all finished. Imladris has 876 left to spend for it, and we can't afford anything. I could probably get another Dúnedain Warden because we've also got the additional free upkeep slots, the 2 of them. That's also taken. That's one of those are taken up by these wandering sentries, which we'll need to retrain soon. Yeah, we get the extra wardens. Right, diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I guess I'll just basically send you
questions,
south.
as you wish.
Blocked you, Dale. How dare they? It's rude. Okay.
Stay sharp. Engage! Destroy it!
Balance of power 1-to-1. I feel like we could siege them out for a little bit first. So I'm going to hold.
My lord.
And then diplomat. Where to send you next? We've already got good relations with Bree, so I don't really need you over here now. Maybe I'll send you south to Enedwaith. I'm going to send you this way. Maybe I'll send you to Enedwaith and we'll see.
Tomorrow.
All right, let's do one more turn. Oh, Enedwaith's actually come to me. It's funny. Yeah, I'll take trade because we're sharing borders, so sure. Ooh. Those independents. Goblin army. Oh no. So the Goblin army defeated an independent, I think, is what happened there. Alright, spy.
Approaching quietly. Approaching.
Let's go find this extra town. Where are you? I'm guessing you're going to be up here somewhere. I may be completely wrong, but we'll find it. So I'm hoping we've sieged out a little bit of. You know, we've killed off some of their troops with the siege. Part of me wants to run out and attack these guys. Making 1,000. Oh. Exchange Hall of Song. Oh, we haven't got the watch post. I was like, why have I not got free upkeep at Forlond? Firstly, I'm thinking of Harlond, which we've now got free upkeep for. Secondly, we haven't got the watch post here. So we need to build that. Okay, so we'll try and save up a little bit of cash for that. Spearmen are still available. Oh, overshooting with the camera. There's
Yes,
my
lord.
diplomat. So you're just basically heading this way.
Stopping here.
Yeah. Okay.
Your orders.
And then you. I was going to send you to Clans of Enedwaith, but there's no real point. I'm going to send you. Let's send you towards Longbottom for the moment. I'm going to basically head in this direction, and I'm going to get to like Dunland and Rohan. Have I already spoken to Rohan? I can't remember half these things now. And here I am saying 34. My memory's still good. Nope. Rohan. No trade. I didn't speak to you. Oh no, of course it was just the twins that went past. Of course. Okay. Well, Diplomat's going to head over towards Dunland and Rohan, and we'll start talking to them if we can a little bit. Try and improve relations across the area. Kurdan, you can actually. Ooh, do I recruit some cavalry just for the one battle and then disband them afterwards? I feel like I might. I don't think I need to, but I think it'd be fun. I'm going to recruit you.
Take it for the elves. Elves.
Okay, so I had actually brought this episode to a close, and then afterwards I realised I'd only actually recorded a little over half an hour. I thought it'd been a little bit longer, so I've popped back in. We're going to have this battle in today's video, and then I'll bring things to a close afterwards. So let's see if Kurdan and Captain Gorbla can have a little bit of a showdown, shall we?
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Right, so Perth-en-Luin. Let's have a little look at this battle map. Nice elven style village. I like the architecture. Very elvish, with all the swirls and the curved towers and things like that. I'm not going to attack from this side. This is a pretty poor side. I'm going to attack from over here because we can see. Ooh, no, I'm going to have to be that side. I can't deploy around this side. This side would have been nicer. Direct road into the middle there. This one is still sort of direct. 3/4 of the center are blocked by that building there, but that's fine. We can adapt. So we are going to form up over here. Stretch my line out a little bit more. And I'm going to have... In fact, let's put the Lindon spears. Nice long line in the front. Have Kurdan on one side. We'll put our guardians on the other side. Guards? Guardians? I'm going to call them guardians. I'm going to do group 1. These guys are going to be group 3. And then we've got the mercenary cavalry available as well. So I'm going to have them on the flank. They're going to be quite fun. I've brought them in just for this battle. I'll disband them afterwards. I don't think I need to keep them. Unless, of course, my income actually allows me to keep hold of them, because I think a little extra bit of cavalry power in the west would help us with the expansion against these rebel troops here. Right, archers. Let's start targeting those wargs. I'm actually going to bring my spears forward, just in case those wargs get any ideas. Bring my infantry forward as well, just to keep that flank covered too. In fact, swords, I'm actually going to bring you mostly behind our spear line, just in case. Okay, right, archers are having a little bit of fun against the enemy wargs here. We're down to 67. Not killing too many, I'm afraid. That's a little bit less than what I would hope for. Maybe we need to move forward a little bit more. Alright, let's hold fire.
Foes! Ready, elves. Protect these lands.
Let's set our pike line there. Spear line. Infantry directly behind. Archers. Or can they? They can come out this side. Okay. I was thinking about putting my archers a little bit more over at an angle over here. I could probably do one of them. Let's move one of them round to a little bit more of an angle. The other unit forward there. Cavalry. In fact, I'm going to bring you over here so that if I need to move you to intercept the wargs because they're going to head over in this direction, then I can use you. Once you elves are in position, you bowmen, get you to start firing. Okay. Wow, okay, still not in range of a lot of stuff. Huh, maybe we do need to move up even more. Oh, that's the original group. Okay, let's pull forward. Say original group, the original formation is what I mean. Right. Archers over there. Archers over here. Crossbows and artillery. Black Pit crossbows, as if they've got Black Pit units in there. They pulled that off. Okay, right. Start targeting those scouts. The good thing is those scouts are intermingled with these orc fighters as well, so we may get some additional kills there. And any arrows that overshoot will hit this group at the back, I hope. So, yep, getting lots of orc fighter kills there too. Love it. Might even get a few Black Pit crossbows in the process. I think we did. There's one that's decided to fall into maybe quicksand. I don't know. So, all right, spears, brace yourself. Spears down. Wargs coming in. Absorb the hit. Absorb the hit. Oh, some wargs got through the line. They are now like attacking my infantry. Right, we're going to switch over to the Black Pit crossbows. Mercenary cav. Go intercept those Warg scouts over there, please. Oh, enemy captain down. He did not last very long. Mercenary cav are moving in. Keeping our flank nice and clear. Thank you very much for your assistance. Infantry. Yeah, deal with the Warg pack. Got orc fighters coming in as well. Warg pack is down. Warg scouts are down. Mercenary cav follow them in. Archers are still targeting those black pits. We're getting a lot of those black pits killed. Fantastic. Infantry. Going up against these orc fighters here, please. We should be okay with the infantry. Three cav move in. Go against these Warg riders here.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Got quite a few crossbows at the back there. Not getting as many of them as I'd hoped.
Ready, Elves. This is it. Attack.
Right, we're attacking some Warg packs again. Ooh, we are losing a fair number of our mercenary cav. Would have been nice if we could have kept them a little bit longer. I feel like if I suffer too many casualties with these mercenary cav, we'll probably just disband them. Oh, is it just the one Warg left there? Yep, there he goes. Right, cavalry, let's pull you out. Archers are still going.
Cast them back into the earth.
Great job. Maybe target the Warg scouts a little bit as well. Chin. Okay, cavalry. Let's turn around. We'll send you back in because we've got the enemy distracted now. I tell you to go after the Warg scouts at the back. My archers should be targeting them as well, but... Right, spears, let's move you up. Archers hold fire. My mercenary cav are coming in. Good charge. Pin them down. Fantastic. Right, archers, let's bring you forward a little bit as well. Black pit are holding. Come on, mercenary cav. You can deal with it. You can deal with it.
We bring spears from Midland. This is it. Attack.
Spears of Mithlond. Love the look of the blades on those spears. The thing about the elves, it's all about elegance and design. I love the curves and everything like that. So my mercenary cav are getting wiped out right now, but that's fine. They're doing what they were paid for.
Crush them. We bring spears from this is the way. Ready, Elves. Close in on them.
Go and support the mercs.
Protect these lands.
They need backup.
Advance. This is the way.
He's helping the mercs there. We've still got quite a few Warg riders left. There we go. Look at that. Straight in the face and slapped him in the face. Just for good measure. Right, so I think we're just down to the... Oh no, there is another arrow on the mini-map here. Who else do we have? Or is it just... Oh, is it like a combination of Wargs, maybe? Oh, they died quick.
Our men have taken control of the
He's
city.
left. There's a...
This is a clear.
Oh, okay, he's down. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that second red arrow was on that map, but fantastic. Okay. So my mercenaries did a really good job there. They took a bit of a beating. We lost like half of our casualties were the mercenary cavalry. I think Let's have another look. Yeah, 40. Okay, so, okay, not quite half, but a good, nearly half. I mean, it's, what, 50, or 60 out of 40. Okay, 40% of our casualties were the mercenary cavalry. We managed to heal one of them, so 39 fatalities for the cavalry. We managed to recover a fair few of our elven warriors as well in the process. So overall, not a bad result. And we've now expanded. So we now have Western Numerion, which is excellent. Excellent. We'll occupy. I also realised I said Numerion at the end of that when I clicked exit for the battle, and I meant Numeriador. So I apologise for that. If you guys caught on that. 1,054 loot has been obtained, which is lovely. Thank you very much for that. So culture is not great. Oh, right. So I also didn't realise, and somebody commented on this, I've only just remembered about it, but somebody commented about spy networks in the last episode. So I've already recruited a spy, as we've seen. We've got him over here. Completely forgot about this comment until I was just checking comments and things on my phone during the loading screens, because the screens do take a little bit of time to load sometimes. And somebody mentioned about the spy networks. You can put spies into cities and leave them there. The more spies you leave in there, the bigger, the better or quicker the culture increases for you. You can basically convert a settlement's culture over, which means that when you conquer them, it might make things a little bit better. And you'll be able to build things pretty quickly, which is fantastic. So that's something we definitely need to look at. Elven Camp. Wow, okay. So we can get like wandering sword masters and everything here. Okay, brilliant. Elven Camp. Okay, that's something to bear in mind. Dirt paths might be quite useful to have. Mines. So we've got mines. We've got hunting hut. Do I... Here we go. Do I start... I can't demolish the mines. Oh, and I can't demolish that either. Okay, never mind. I don't need to worry about that at all. Perfect. Perfect. So I can't recruit anything here. I guess I'll go for the Builder's Hall first. Might as well get that done. Or should I go for the Horde of Song to get the recruitment slots? I mean, it doesn't really matter because I can't recruit anything here anyway. I'll just go for the Builder's Hall. We'll just get that done. And Kurdan, we're going to start doing the typical SAF tactic of getting watchtowers built. So you are going to leave. Let's drop the taxes to low for a minute, because they are not happy about this. And we'll build a watchtower. Good thing they only cost 15. Thank goodness for that. So we've got 900 left over. Not really much else I can do. I'm hoping that the 60%. Please don't riot. Ah, they're rioting. Of course they are. So Kurdan's going to have to stick around, I think. I've also been told that Kurdan also has a building cost reduction bonus as well, which is something to remember. 27 soldiers lost. Oh, look at that. They converted. Excellent. Okay, Kurdan, get back there. Mercenary Cav, yeah, we're going to disband you. I could have probably used them for later on, but I'll disband them, and when we're ready to move on to Eastern Numeriador, there'll probably be some more available at some point. Vinyar has the... Where are you? You're down here. You have the Grain Exchange. I think you're fine for now. I think I'll leave you as you are. Going to get one more turn for the Grain Exchange there. What? Oh, goodness me. Oh, I need the Teleri Watch Post here, don't I? That's what I needed to build. Right, let's get that. That's pretty much all my money, but it's fine. So let's... If I take my forces out... Still green because of Kurdan. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe... I've got a full unit of archers there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll leave an archer behind. And I'll send the rest back. And what we'll do is we'll maybe go back to Mithlond and get some retraining going on.
My lord.
I was sending you down this way.
Tomorrow's journey plan. My lord. Approaching.
No town around here, so you must be up here then.
Approaching quietly. I shall continue.
Oh, unless you're up here then. Where is this town? Where are you? Definitely going to need to... I wonder if a spy will help with the culture rate here as well. Let's see. Where did I recruit my spy from? He was over in Forlond, wasn't it? So I can't do anything. Here we go. So... increases your own culture if placed in a settlement you own. Reveals enemy units, obviously. Long line of sight, yep. Chance to open the gates, yep. Reduces public order when stationed inside enemy settlement. Increases the personal security of a general if in the same army. Yep. I mean, some of these are standard stuff, but the culture thing is definitely one of interest. So what we'll do is we will kind of loop him around this way. So we'll go up in here, try and find the the town for Eastern Umediador. And then we'll branch across towards Perth-en-Luin and use him to try and boost the culture situation here. Because the culture for us at the moment is 3%. It's 45% middlemen, 34% other, 15% dwarven, 3% shadow. So we need to... We're on par with the shadow culture. We need to get ours up. Artist studio is what I need to build. Excuse me, I'll do that after the builder's hall has been done because it'll be cheaper. We're making good money. We're making good money. I feel like we could maybe start looking at pushing up with the twins next turn.
Come, my brothers.
Yeah, I think we could probably get to... Or maybe should I just hold off a couple more turns until I get these guys to free upkeep? I think we're making enough money to be able to afford to get the twins moving at least. So we'll look at doing that in the next turn as well. So in turn 20. But I'm going to bring it to a close there, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next part.